here's a list of things you should never, ever say to a state trooper. Can I see a license and registration, please? Sure, you want to hold my beer? That's what we need today. That's what we need when we're implementing new ways and changes taking place. Emotional stability. I believe we all have opportunities to perform our own miracles during trying circumstances.
Hi, I'm Steve Rizzo, and welcome to my job. The first few minutes of all of my programs, I do nothing but entertain and make the audience laugh. Of course, the laughter continues throughout the program. Now, this is a big plus for you and your group. Why? Because studies have shown if you're having fun while you're learning, you're simply going to absorb more information. You know what that adds up to? Return on investment. And there's no better way to get their attention than through the power of laughter.
I always wanted to get pulled over by a cop. Roll down the window and go, "You're not going to check the trunk, are you?"
Oh, I don't think we could do that. I want to go home. I want to go home.
Oh. I'm supposed to go under the covers.
He was so funny, kept the crowd energized. I'd go back and see him again and again, and don't tell him this, but I'd pay a lot of money to see him.
Once I have the audience fully engaged, I then begin to teach them common sense strategies on how to acquire the attitude they need to get to a better place in business and in life. I also show them how to enjoy themselves during the entire process. Now that's a key phrase, enjoying the process.
It's very difficult to be optimistic, to look at the bright side, to give you the energy to move forward, to do what needs to be done, unless you are enjoying yourself during the process. And unfortunately, this is something that so many people today more than ever are leaving by the wayside.
Especially when you're setting out to achieve new goals and the type of responsibility that you people have, where it's a high-stress job, and you're always being thrown stuff and information, and things got to be done at a certain time. That's when the stress level gets a little too intense. Self-doubt, overwhelm, fear, anger can become real dangerous mindsets, and without you realizing it, enjoying yourself becomes secondary. And with what you do for a living, with what you are trying to accomplish day in and day out, that's when it has to become primary. Studies have shown, especially today more than ever, people who make conscious choices, and it is a choice, to enjoy themselves during the process of whatever it is they're trying to achieve are more creative, they're more productive, they're able to bounce back a lot faster from life's challenges, and they're able to find solutions to problems a lot quicker.
I'm going to share what he had to say with my wife and my friends because he is hysterical and he's right.
You want to start your day in a good mood? Look at your kids. Look at, I don't care how old they are, 2 years old, preteens? Well, preteens. That's a frightening category. Oh no, folks, preteens are like old people. You tell them what to do, they walk away and they mumble. No, they do. You actually hear them going to their room going, "I didn't even do nothing. What are you picking on me for? Every time something goes wrong, I got to get in trouble all the time. You know what? This place is worse than living in a prison. You're probably not my real mother and father anyway. I don't know what the heck is going on around here." And you look at them, "What are you saying?" "Nothing." Can't even breathe.
I have 6 exotic birds home. I have 3 labs. I love my animals. I love my dogs. But these birds are hysterical. I have an African gray, considered one of the most smartest animals on the face of the planet. It has an incredible vocabulary. It talks. It'll talk like me to get my wife's attention. It'll talk like my wife to get my attention. It has a sense of humor. It'll sit on its perch and beckon to the dogs and go, "Wally, Jesse, Brandy, dinner's ready." And the dogs are running around the house looking at the bowls, looking for their food. And the bird is up on the perch going, "Ah, ah, 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 ah."
Whether you're in sales, service, or any other business, today people need to think big to get big results. I show them how to create new ways of thinking that will transform challenging times into opportunities.
The thoughts that you have about any challenge in your life will ultimately determine the quality of success and happiness you're going to have in regards to that challenge. Contrary to what most people might think in this room, it's not the event, it's not the situation, it's not the irate customer that's getting on your nerves that will determine how successful, how happy you're going to be. It's how you think about them. Why? Because your thoughts have the incredible power to either minimize or maximize the effect that that challenge has on you.
The beliefs you have about anything in your life are formulated over a period of time through a consistent way of thinking. If your thought process is always negative, and if you're always complaining about how tough things are, you are either solidifying or creating an intense negative belief system.
For example, if you're walking around day in and day out from the moment that you wake up and you're saying things like this to yourself, as soon as you wake up in the morning, oh man, I can't believe this, I got to go to work today, I don't know why I'm going, nobody appreciates anything I do, no matter how hard I try, I just get appreciation, it's absolutely ridiculous, I know it's going to happen, I'm going to go to work today, and all the stuff is going to have to be done. Is somebody going to come up and say, hey, you're doing a good job? No, I'm not going to get that, but God forbid something should go wrong. Who's going to get at me? You know, when I first got this job, I was hired to do one thing and one thing only. All of a sudden now I'm doing 2, 3, 4, 5 things, getting paid the same amount of money. This is absolutely absurd. What do we have, victim on my forehead? This is crazy. All these changes that are taking place, first they say we're going to do it this way, why can't they make up their mind? I know why they can't, because nobody cares about me. It's the same thing all over again. You know what? These technological advancements are driving me out of my mind. I just learned how to work this stupid software. Now the big wheels up top say, oh, guess what? Now you have to learn a whole different way. Well, thanks for telling me, Sparky. I really appreciate that. And I am sick and tired of people coming up to me saying, maintain a healthy state of mind. You got to be in control of your emotions. Oh, really? Well, what about my needs? This is negative self-talk. You don't even know you're doing it. We do it from the moment that we wake up. Listen to me. If there is anything that is going to keep you from being productive and successful in your life, it is 100% because of negative self-talk.
It's great to have somebody who's not only informative, entertaining, and funny, and smart, all rolled into one. Way to go, Steve.
I've been married to my wife for 25 years until this day. I can't understand why I have to get in trouble for dreams that she has. Did that ever happen to anybody in here? You know, you wake up in the morning, it's like, hey, good morning. Don't you good morning me. I had a dream that you had an affair with another woman. And believe me, guys, your answer should never be, really? What did she look like?
Steve was great, and I'm at a time in my life when I forgot what laughter really means, and it's definitely made a change in me.
The teacher gave me a call. Mr. Rizzo, we have a problem. Your son thinks he's Jack Nicholson. And I'm like, well, what do you want me to do? There's no phone in there.
What happened? You're looking at me like, well, I didn't know it was going to be a quiz.
Your sense of humor is your sense of perspective. It's a choice we all have on how to deal with so much of the stuff that life throws at us every day. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much, people. You're great. Thank you.